Hello everyone, it's Elizabeth. In this video, I'm going to be doing a live swatch and review video of the brand new collection from Olive & June. This collection has 7 amazing, bright, fun colors for summer, and this is a collaboration with the brand Zeba. So before we get into the swatches, I'm going to kind of give you a background of the brand Zeba and what that means, and if you're not interested in hearing a little bit of the background and meaning behind this collaboration, I will leave a timestamp in the description box where you can skip ahead just so you can see the swatches, but if you're interested in learning a little bit more, just keep on watching. So as I said, there are 7 amazing, fun, bright summer colors in this collection, and it is a collaboration with the brand Zeba. So Zeba is a brand founded by Nabila Noor, and this is a body positivity and self-love brand. So the collaboration with Zeba and Olive & June just kind of celebrates self-love, self-acceptance, and self-expression, because honestly a lot of times for me, like painting my nails and doing fun nail art is a way to express myself and have a lot of fun doing that. So this collection is a really great way to do that. I really love the meaning behind this collection, and I love the names of all the polishes. For example, the color that I'm wearing right now is called Bold and Unshaken. So all the names really have a meaning as well, which I really love. Something else that's really awesome about this collection is that for every nail fee you take of your hands painted with your favorite nail polish color, and you put a heart on your hand and post a picture and you tag Olive & June and Zeba, they will be donating $1 to the Professional Beauty Association COVID-19 Relief Fund. So a really amazing cause, and who wouldn't love to paint your nails one of these beautiful colors. So this collection actually is currently sold out, but they are restocking and available for pre-order right now, and they will be shipping out on June 8th. So that's not too far away, and you'll definitely be able to get your hands on this amazing collection, and I think you'll want to because I'm obsessed with all these colors. So without further ado, let's get into the swatches. The first shade up is Grateful and Kind, and this is a really gorgeous kind of Barbie bubblegum pink shade. The formula is really excellent on this polish. It self-levels really nice, it's really even, and not terribly streaky. It is a bit sheer on the first coat, but most polishes are, and I love doing thin coats. So gorgeous on that first coat. Here is the second coat, and these polishes dry really quickly. And for me, this one does cover completely in 2 coats. And if you notice that my middle finger is kind of a little bit bumpy towards the tip of my nail, it is because I recently cracked my nail and I tried fixing it with a little bit of gel. So when I have like 2 coats of polish on, it's hardly noticeable, but if you noticed it in the first coat, that is why. And maybe someday I'll do a video on how I fixed my broken nail. I'm hoping it'll last, and I hope it doesn't break off because I love the length of my nails right now. But back to these nail polishes, they're fantastic, and this one is completely opaque in 2 coats. Such a gorgeous pink shade, which I'm not the biggest fan of pink nail polishes, but for me this one is just kind of calling my name. This polish is called Wild and Free, and I think I've been most excited for this one because I've seen pictures online and I don't think I have any color like this in my collection. And I am a sucker for peaches and coral polishes like this, so I was really excited to get it. Now this one does have a bit more of a sheer formula, but I still think it'll build up nicely in 2, maybe even 3 coats, but it's such a beautiful color. Here's the second coat. And this one builds up to a gorgeous color in the second coat. So depending on how picky you are is going to depend on if you want a 3rd coat or not. On the second coat I can still see a few streaks, and keep in mind that I usually do really thin coats just to make sure that the polish dries nice and evenly. So I am going to do a 3rd coat just so you can see what that will look like, but honestly if I was just wearing this one on its own as a manicure, which I am planning on doing very soon, I would probably just only use 2 coats. Here's the 3rd coat of Wild and Free, and this one covers completely in 3 coats. And I am totally obsessed with this color. I really can't think of any polish in my collection that I have that is exactly the same as this color. I think it is really unique and absolutely gorgeous. So I'm really excited to wear this one this summer. Really stunning polish. Next is Sweet and Courageous, and this is a really bold tangerine orange shade. Now this one again has a little bit more of a sheer formula, but the color payoff is still there. Again, it might need 3 coats, but we will see. These polishes dry super fast and their formulas are incredible and super easy to work with, so it's certainly not a problem. And this color is super fun. Here's the second coat. And this one covers really nicely in the second coat, but again, I can still see a few bare patches, so I am going to do a third coat. And a lot of their polishes are made for needing 3 coats, so that's why I'm really not concerned about this. And the formula, again, is just super easy to work with and really fantastic, and their polishes are really long lasting. Maybe sometime I will do a wear test of their polishes because they do last like forever on the nail. So there are 2 coats. Here's the third coat. And this one covers completely in 3 coats. Lately this summer, and well this spring, it's not quite summer yet, but I've been really into these kind of more orangey polishes, which is a huge surprise because I was never a big fan of orange. But I am really digging this polish color. I think it's really fun and pretty unique. I don't think I have anything quite like this polish in my collection either. So there are 3 coats. Here we have the polish Bright and Focused, which is a beautiful yellow shade. This one is a little bit more on the sheer side, which I think is to be expected for a pastel polish, so this one will probably need 3 coats as well, but again, a lot of their polishes are formulated that way. I am a huge fan of yellow nail polish, so I'm always excited when I see yellow in a collection, especially for spring and summer. So there's the first coat. Here's the second coat. And this polish built up beautifully in the second coat, really nice and even, but I will do a third just so you can see the full opacity of this color. But this is a stunning yellow shade, like really nice, really pretty. I'll definitely be using this one a lot this summer. Finally, here's the third coat. And this one is completely opaque in 3 coats, builds up really nicely. And I really like how this is a really bright yellow, but it's also not super bright like neon. It is still muted. So this one will be really pretty for even kind of the transition into fall. Very versatile shade. Here is Honest and True, and this is a beautiful muted pastel blue. This one also has more of that sheer formula, so this one will probably need 3 coats as well. This is such a beautiful shade. It kind of reminds me of Zoya Lake by being a kind of more muted blue that's not so bright, so it's more on the neutral side. Really beautiful. Here's the second coat. The second coat builds up pretty nicely, but I still see some bare patches, so I will do a third as predicted. But like I said, this is such a beautiful shade, and honestly you can wear this one for every season, so you can wear this one all year round if you like to match your polishes to your season. Here's the third coat, and this one covers completely in 3. You can see that beautiful color. This one is pretty unique to my collection as well. I said the only one that I think would be a little bit similar to this one is Zoya Lake, just by being more of a muted toned blue. And I love nail polish shades like this. And like I said, because it is more of a muted shade, it's perfect for really any season. You can wear this one all year round. This is Bold and Unshaken, and this was actually their #1 best seller when this collection was released, so I was really excited to swatch this one, and it is really beautiful. I have a lot of purple nail polishes, but I'm not sure I have one that is this exact color. It's a really bright purple with a little bit of blue in it, and it's really beautiful. So that first coat is a little bit on the sheer side as well. It'll probably need 3 coats, but overall a really beautiful and unique take on a purple shade. Here's the second coat, and this one builds up really nicely in 2, and honestly for me I think is completely opaque. So let me paint the other nails and just see. I might still just do a third coat just for giggles, but honestly, it really doesn't need it. And I am obsessed with this shade. In fact, when I'm done swatching this collection, this is 100% going to be the color that goes on my nails. It is so fun. So here's the third coat, even though this polish really doesn't need it. And it's weird because maybe you guys can see it on camera, but off camera under my filming lights, this polish definitely looks more of a purplish blue. But then when I move my nails out of the light and just looked at them under natural light, this definitely looks more of a blue-ish purple. So I think that's really cool that this polish is unique and kind of looks different under different lighting. I love polishes like that, and I honestly am obsessed with this one. This might be my favorite in the collection. The final shade I have to share with you is called Fierce and Loving. And this is I can't really describe this one. It's more of a like purplish pink color. I feel like there's a color that I could say that would describe this perfectly, but my brain is not working right now. But pretty unique as well. I'm not sure I have anything exactly like this, and it is more of a muted shade, so it could be used all year round, and it's a little bit more on the neutral side. It's not quite as bold. So there's the first coat. Here's the second coat, and this one covers really nicely in 2 coats, and this again I think could be completely opaque in 2. I will show you a third just to show you, but honestly probably not really necessary. And this is such a really fun color. I really love this one. And again, I've mentioned this before, I'm not the biggest fan of pink, but this one is just kind of calling my name. I really love this entire collection. There really isn't a shade here that I don't love, which is kind of unheard of. A lot of times I get collections where like 1 or 2 polishes I'm not the biggest fan of. That is not the case with this one. And finally, here is the third coat. You can see this one covers completely in 3. Doesn't really change the color. Applying 3 coats, like it doesn't deepen the color or anything, so if you do just want to use this one as a 2-coater, you totally could, I think. But yeah, really beautiful shade, excellent formula, and like I said, I'm really impressed with this collection, and I really love the message that it sends with all of these colors. So that is it for my live swatch and review video of this collection. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm getting really close to 10,000 subscribers, and I have some things planned that are really exciting for when I do, so you'll definitely want to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. And also let me know in the comments what your favorite shade was. I'm kind of a toss-up between Wild and Free and Bold and Unshaken. I honestly love both of them, and I love all the shades in this collection, but these were the 2 that kind of really like stood out to me as being my favorite. So let me know in the comments what you think of this collection. Let me know if you'll be purchasing it or getting it for pre-order again on June 8th. I will have all the links below where you can check everything out, so be sure to do that. And yeah, that's it for this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.